All right, stream will be starting. I'll go to the introduction. I'll go. Pretty sure that should be okay. Oh, hey, Greg, Blackwatch, Chris, Darren.
Hey, what's up?
I just walked in the door and trying to get this thing up and running. I only have till 11 o'clock. I was told at 11 o'clock we were going to dye our hair. So I probably will be doing 2 streams tonight. This little short one, and then I'll come back afterwards and do a little bit longer one after that.
How wide a brush are you going to use this time?
Do what?
How wide a brush are you going to use this time?
I still do. Let me turn up my volume. I can't hear you.
Doesn't matter.
He said, how wide of a brush are you going to use?
Oh, I don't know. She's doing it, not me. I have no idea. I'm the one that has to sit there and put up with the pain from the tangles. Tony Wallace says, good evening, big homie. Audio, video, good. Hi, Tony. Good to see you. Good to see Greg, Chris, Darren. There's Jeff. I thought you were having issues, Jeff. Jeff.
I had to buy a new phone today. The screen crapped out on my old one. Acting up all over the place.
Oh, that's never
and the
good.
Air conditioning quit in my truck.
Yeah.
105 degrees.
Oh, man.
What?
Well, your day seems a little worse than my day was then.
So my phone is sort of up and running, but I can't figure out how to work some stuff on it yet. Can't figure out how to get to all the apps on it. I got everything transferred all right, but it's a Motorola, so I thought I might ask the professor since he has a Motorola phone.
Yeah, he probably.
I've got a Motorola.
Well, mine.
I don't use it, but it's.
Some of it I've got figured out.
I'm sure he knows.
The last time I transferred apps to a new phone, some of it just went across. I laid the 2 phones beside each other and said, set up the phone, and it transferred a bunch of stuff by Bluetooth.
Oh, really?
And then it downloaded the contacts and everything from Google, where they had been stored from the old phone. But yeah, I've got a screen here that has a few things on it, but I can't see all the apps that are on the phone.
That's about like the one I got.
So anyway, this is called a Motorola Stylus. It was pretty cheap, 150 bucks is all. So
did you get me one?
What?
Did you get me one?
No, unfortunately.
But they're that.
All right, I got to fix the clocks. I got all kind of clock. Hi, Kenny Witten. Echo, Zoom. There's an echo in Zoom. Okay, let me figure that out. I don't know why I would have an echo, but I'm not surprised.
Yeah, tight on the sides.
Not surprised at all. I added something to the clock today.
Ooh, white background now.
Yeah, I changed it around just a little bit. I was messing around a little bit, trying to add an image, and I was working with Wintermute, and I couldn't get it to work. And I think he got it to work, but I can't get it to work. So I'm going to get with him either later today or tomorrow and figure it out. And then I put in the underneath there the Zoom homies. I may bring it back a little closer to the names. I don't know yet. So Tony is saying Zoom echo. I'm fine. Let me make sure I turned off.
Asking for me.
There's the professor. Oh, good to see you too, Alex. How are you?
Well, good to see you again, Ken. I was talking. I just got off a FaceTime with Josh.
And
he went to his swimming today. Somebody threw him in the water when he was younger by his head, and one person by his head and one person by his feet. So he's a little scared to water, but he did. He did get in.
Well, I should hope so. He bought that purple dinosaur or green dinosaur floaty thing. It'd be a waste of money to buy a floaty thing and not get in there. So good. Anyway, I believe Mr. Ryman has a technical question for you. Go right ahead,
I
sir.
got a new phone, Alex. It's Motorola.
Okay.
The screen on my old phone started messing up, but I can't figure out how to get to all the apps. I got everything transferred over. I can go into system and then to the apps where it lists all of them and open them that way, but I don't know how to
I
open
may
them
have
another way.
I may have to join the Zoom on my phone and then share my screen.
Oh, no shares. No. We can't give Greg a migraine till.
I mean, I've got a thing down here. It says media, productivity, and tools. And those are some prefixed apps, but I can't slide over and see any other apps except One Weather, Photos, and Facebook and Moto. So I can't figure out how to get to all the other apps. And there's over 100 apps on the damn phone.
Doggone it.
They preload.
Hey, Jeff.
I haven't had a chance to actually RTFM.
Now, did I lose Zoom or did? Because I heard it like kind of give out.
On the top, but that doesn't seem to show anything either.
If you slide up my finger right there, you can. It'll show you all of your apps.
Where are you starting to slide from?
The bottom of the screen on the home screen.
All right.
There is an echo.
Okay, I got it. All right.
You bad kitty.
So is this your screen, Alex, or is this Jeff's screen?
No, that's Alex's. I see what I need to do though.
I thought we were on Wintermute stream because he can get the clock to work.
No, we might do that later. Wintermute hasn't joined us yet. A little early for him. And
on Alex's stream. Where
because
are we?
he was sharing his phone screen to show Jeff how to do something real quick.
Yeah.
And I switched the phone or the clocks back to the orange color real quick.
Yeah, if you don't like that, you can go into your settings. And under let me figure out where he is here.
Well, now something just changed once I did that. Oh well.
Yeah, Alex is in the waiting room. Yeah.
Yeah, no, not yet.
All right. Well, I'll just have to play with it a while.
Yeah, the newer phones or with these newer versions. Cause see, what probably happened is you probably went from a really old version of Android to a really new version of Android.
I don't even know what version I
Takes a
got
little bit to
on
get
here.
used to.
I was at version
Like going from
9, I think.
It's like going from well, mine's running 11 now. Version 11 of Android. But it's like going from say Windows XP on your old phone to Windows 10 on your new phone.
Yep. All right. Well, now some of the stuff that was there disappeared on the home screen. Oh well.
They are always fun when you get a new phone. The first couple of days are always fun. At least
Yeah, especially when you have service like me, you have to fiddle around and try to get the service transferred over, and you don't really want to lose your service. Well, on your other phone while the service is being transferred to your new one.
But strangely enough, all of the apps and everything moved over pretty readily. Last time it was a nightmare. My contacts duplicated, and I had duplications with inside the contacts.
Oh wow.
That's one thing I don't have my contacts is one thing I don't have an issue with. Since I use the the built-in Google Contacts app on both my phones when I upgraded from my old phone to this new phone I have now. Since all my contacts are saved on Google, once I log into my Google account on a new phone, all my contacts sync down and I don't have to worry about it.
Well, this one I turned on the Bluetooth on both phones and I said, set up my new phone, and it transferred most of the stuff directly from one phone to the other, sitting side by side by Bluetooth. And then the rest of it came through Google. And everything was done within 15 minutes. All the old messages, contacts, photos, everything.
People on Facebook will always see where people on Facebook will always complain about how when they get a new phone, they'll always post stuff like, I don't have your number. And it's because they don't have their contacts set up, so they don't have their contacts synced, so that when they log into their Google account or their iCloud account or whatever, they don't have
Hey,
to
what
set-
about this?
Do what, Chris?
Anyway, well, that got me started, Alex. And I couldn't figure out initially how to get rid of an app after I hit the little square button at the bottom, but you just swipe up and it goes away. So, oh well.
On my phone, you swipe up to get to all the apps, and to uninstall an app, you hold on it. You hold it down for a couple of seconds, and it will come up with an uninstall button. Slide the app up to the uninstall button, and it'll turn red, and then it will ask if you want to uninstall it.
This one I hold it down on the app, and I get a thing that says widgets and app info. Oh well. Eventually, I'll figure it out.
Hello.
There's Wintermute. Oh, I still hear an echo. Yeah, I'm trying because I checked my stuff. My YouTube is muted. Although, wait a minute, I got to check something real quick over here. It might still be me. Hold on.
Where'd you get it from? The cell phone store?
The echo? No.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, but I wasn't going to say anything. I know he was talking about Jeff's new phone. Okay, I think I got rid of all of mine are muted, so it's not coming from my end. So
I gotta tell you, Ken, your gain is high in here. I think.
My who? My what?
Your gain on your mic.
I haven't touched any of the settings. Tony Wawa asked me the same. He asked me the same thing.
Just a little. That's all.
Actually,
maybe it's closer to your mouth.
That's a good point, but actually, let me move this over here. I think Mrs. K comes in here and says, I'm just going to see what this does, and moves things around just to see where or what they do. Okay, now how does that sound?
You know what, Ken, I was taught in computer class in college. They always taught us to, put a password on your computer and always lock your computer when you get up. That would avoid
my computer is passworded.
Just don't tell her what your password is.
Alex, has anybody ever told you you're getting too literal in your old age?
So this is interesting. Let me check a setting here. This is... No, the microphone is set to the headset. The reason I said it's interesting is when you guys talk and I don't talk, the mic is picking up your voice somehow, which is nearly impossible to do.
Somebody posted on Facebook one time, to the person that stole my daughter's laptop out of her car, you can't get into it. There's a password. Ha ha. I started to reply, so you want to bet?
Yeah, all we gotta do is
Windows is easy to break.
Yeah, I know.
break it, but either break it and it was even easier back in Windows 7 days and before
That's when this was.
Yep.
with
I don't know if it was a Mac or if it was Windows. So
but ever since Windows 8 they
Right
made
around
it
Mac too.
off account, they made it a little bit harder.
Well, I did adjust my mic and it's now barely hitting into the yellow, but what's more troubling is when you guys talk on Zoom, my mic on the audio mixer is actually bouncing up like the microphone can hear you, and there are no external speakers running whatsoever. So
Is
this
the
is
mic picking up something off your headphones?
well, if it is, I haven't noticed it until tonight. Let me turn the mic off and see something. Well, if I turn the mic off, it's obviously not going to pick anything up.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, Josh.
Yeah.
Well, I
Hey,
see you
fella.
didn't drown.
Nah, yep, we have a question for Alec.
This is the professor night.
Apparently.
Okay.
Hey, Alec,
If it's about the computer that I was working on, the answer is no, Josh.
no, I was gonna ask you, does it look like any of the capacitors were bad on the motherboard?
I think he just said if it was about the computer that he's been working on, the answer is no, and you still ask your question.
Okay. I'm out of
But
ideas.
no, it don't look like any of the capacitors were bad.
Ay, caramba.
Alex, we
Yeah.
want to know.
I'm out of ideas, and I basically give up.
But if you want to look it up, I'll be more than happy to give you the service tag.
Yeah.
Oh, please do that. I got to see this. Wait, he doesn't have a computer. Never mind.
I
I can go on
gotta
the HP and look it up.
tell you, Josh, according to recent Geico-meter things going around and reading, there are poltergeists out there again.
Pull it. No.
So I'm pretty sure the changes that Wintermute and I were working on the clock should not have affected the audio whatsoever. And since I shut all that down except for the one clock that's running now, I don't think that would have done it. Which, by the way, I gave up on that when I sent you that email. I was like, this will be here next week. Not a big deal. I'll deal with it.
What time did you set the clock to affect the audio? That looks good, tell you.
The clocks are set fine. I'm trying to get a picture or an image in there. If I get an image in there, then I'm really going to get bold and try to put a video in there and probably bite off more than I can chew. So it is 4 minutes until time for me to go. I will be back streaming as soon as we get this done. I apologize that this was a short stream. Zoom will be running as normal, and I'll join you guys back when I get done.
We have a request. This time, will you paint your fingernails and your toenails the same color?
No, they're still going to be different colors.
Oh, gee.
why don't you do her hair over on YouTube?
We did that once, remember? You don't remember when we actually dyed my hair live on YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah, I
had
do.
done hers
Yeah.
though.
I remember it well too. First time I got a negative 500 views. Not sure why that happened. So I'm not going to run the extra. I'm just going to go ahead and end it. Tony, thank you. Robert, thank you. Wintermute, Kenny Whidden, thank you so much. I will see you guys in a little bit with a part 2 of T-64. See ya.
You're gonna come back with blonde hair, right?
Econ. That's